on the White Line. And under the European Convention and all the laws, you are entitled to hold a White Line protest. Now you see the police trying to push me off the White Line protest here. So it's a law for people like ourselves who've been butchered for 40 odd years, but the IRA, who butchered these people, who butchered our families and attacked the police service, are actually allowed to hold White Line protests and the police can't even nail them.
And do you credit police? Do you give the police any credit maybe for being here, for trying to, perhaps was it trying to keep you safe from the cars or anything like that?
Well, that's our decision. If we're allowed to hold a White Line protest, that's our decision. That is your democratic right to hold that peaceful protest, as long as you're not breaking the law. Matt Baggett says we are not breaking the law.
And does the turnout today reflect the determination of people here to continue to be heard?
Very much so, because there's a number of things. We've had the UDR parade, there's a number of other things going on. There's a protest outside the police station at Knock, and other people, for different reasons, have other things on. We're trying to keep this thing scaled down, because what do they want? They want thousands of people, because we can arrange for thousands of people to come. That's what they want.
You could gather that support?
Oh, there's no doubt about that. There's no doubt. Like, there were protests in the Sandy Road all night, and there was 300 odd people at it. There was one up in Ballymena all night.
Can I just say that Willie in no circumstances organises protests?
Yeah, well that's what I'm saying. We don't organise these things. We just come along. The people organise them themselves. There's nobody actually behind or. But if the police start to push people off the roads and start to be abusive, especially when they're allowing IRA, especially when they're allowing IRA men to stand in the middle of the roads, we're going to end up with a serious situation in this country. Because not that I'm wearing and not that I'm wearing there, between me and two brothers alone, there's over 70 odd years of service up. When you count my brothers and my father, there's 140 years service up alone within the security forces. 5 of them murdered. And we can't have a peaceful protest. Nazi state.
And obviously the UDR period was on today. Was it deliberate to come here after the UDR period was over, or was that something that happened?
Well, it wasn't deliberate. We showed respect to the UDR, and that's why I'm wearing the Corvine today. Our family, our background, a lot of the people, this is what it's all about. Mike Nesbitt and Peter Robinson has forgot about our dead, has forgot why we have been butchered over this last 40 odd years. And showing respect to members of the Ulster Defence Regiment, we will take no lessons from Peter Robinson or Mike Nesbitt how to do it. And now will the people of the Belfast area be told by Mike Nesbitt or Peter Robinson? None of the two men that ever had a uniform on them in their lives or a shot fired at them in their lives.
And do you resent what Mike Nesbitt said about asking to call the protest off today?
Yeah, very much do.
Do you think it was misguided?
Misinformed. The man doesn't understand the whole mindset.
Can I just make a point of police brutality here? They've now brought in a prison bus.
You want proof? See on Sunday, go up to Clifton Street on Sunday, there's a Republican parade on. See here how many all out circus. There's a Republican parade on. See how many PSNI officers look for. Now look at this. You watch Clifton Street, there were 2 Land Rovers, as there is 2 Land Rovers. And that's what the justice is.
Willie, thanks very much for talking to me.
There's one other point, Matthew, can I make?
Yeah, absolutely, go for it.
In Whitecross, when our home was blew up and attacked with paddle bombs, every time after a mother seen that we were all safe and secure, what's the first thing she did?
Tell them.
Put the flag out.
Fair fucking play dear Willie.
Put the flag out. And now we're told that we can't stand and represent that flag and remove that flag. That's 40 odd years ago. Now it's not the IRA's turning to nose out of it. They're actually using our own government and our own police force. It's not our own disgrace. And we don't blame the individual policemen. It's it's nothing to do with individual policemen. They'll only do what they're told.
Well, do you have sympathy for them in this situation?
Yeah, I do, but also there is policemen there who've got an attitude problem. You know, there is policemen there who do not understand or do not care